Hey guys, what's crackin'? Godsman here, coming at you with the next round of the Destined Showdown. If I'm not mistaken, this is round 11, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Now, we've come a long way, but the hill is just on the horizon here because, oh my lord, we're down to 2v2 effectively. We've got Melfi along with a revive of the Destined One's choice for the Destined Ones, and we've got two towering titans for the Fated One side, that being Varga Dragres Ratsetsu and Rezael Vita, piloted by Scarlight and yours truly. So, this game right here can determine a lot. Will the Destined Ones be able to actually take the lead in the scoreboard for the first time since the Destined Showdown has begun? Or the Fated One's going to have to proc their revive, and whoever is put up for the Destined Ones are going to have to take on both of these behemoths? We're going to find out in this fight. And of course, as per usual, I will be speaking on behalf of Melfi because I speak for the trees, if you couldn't tell. And now, with that said, it's time to whip them out, fellas. Let's get started. That sounds wrong.
If you didn't bring it up, I'm pretty sure somebody else.
I thought in my head like I could like let this pass, but I want to be honest. I want to be honest about my mistakes. Okay.
Fair enough, man.
And I'm gonna remind y'all to reveal the hands to me from the get-go because the past 2 games I forgot to ask that right off the bat. I've been a very bad Mr. YouTuber, man. All right, that's enough about me. Let's see what we got going on here.
To be fair, though, you've been hosting this thing, so you've been doing a lot, so it's only fair.
Thank you, sir. And honestly, I've been juggling, learning a whole new job. Oh, is that it?
Yeah, you also get up like really early for that, so it's kind of surprising that you even you're even able to be up this kind of late or go late into the night, so it's a bit surprising.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, interesting hands on both sides of the field here. Alrighty, this is cooking up to be one heck of a game, it looks like. Okay, we ready to begin? Alright, we got a 19.
Oh, this is this type of game.
Hold up a second. Oh, that was a really high roll too, but not high enough. You hit the 90% chance of whiffing that roll. Man, this feels like D&D all over again. Yay, first. Lovely. Alrighty, we pass it on over. Let's say the lines. Stand up.
The
Vanguard. Felstädter.
Heated Blade Ardert.
Arderp. Arderpian legend.
Don't do my boy like that. He's cool.
Okay, so are we talking about like actual legend Arthur, or are you a Fire Force fan?
Not a Fire Force. I've never seen Fire Force.
Oh, okay, so we're not talking about that Arthur. Cool. Although I think that Arthur is like the black star of that series, which is to say he's the best thing that ever happened to it.
The correct energy generator and the correct Impauldio.
And also the correct Untap PFP. Melfi is nothing if not on brand 24/7.
I just noticed the Dio PFP.
He's like, you thought it was Senka, but it was me, Dio.
Alright, let's see what we can do with this hand.
You guys have such hilarious hands, that's all I'm gonna say.
I can assume what I want.
Oh, I'm gonna love it when you guys have a chance to look back at this recording and see what was.
It's gonna be interesting to say the least.
Alrighty.
Here's this.
It was Shika Noko. Ah, right. Oh dear.
Don't start with that again, Melfi. Don't start with that.
Shika Noko. Uh-oh. The brain worm.
Alright. Attack for 8 to your progress guy. Alright.
Progress guy. What's the opposite of progress?
I don't know. I'm not a friggin' English major.
Congress.
So. I
stole that from Family Guy. All right, dealing a damage and showing off an interesting drive check here with the promo that was designed for Spinal Marquee. Not a bad card there. Damage checking an Impouldio, aka Persona Ride, but getting to train up the first gauge being Bulba Mine. All right, a pretty light start from both sides of the field thus far. And now we're going to move on to turn 3, where Melfi immediately ditches the Panzermyrmia to get the Energy Blast 3 draw.
I was hoping he didn't have that. I don't want you drawing cards. This is bad.
Man, when the opponent says, I don't want you drawing cards, and then they say, Pot of Greed.
It's only good when I draw cards. Oh, this is what we're doing.
Calling the Baldrid, okay. And another one. Oh, okay, so Melfi ain't playing. Melfi is early committing. That's interesting. Okay.
Okay, so that is that. Yeah, no thanks. I don't like that.
Guards with a Summit Flare. Ooh, that is an interesting choice. Summit Flare does indeed have a grade 3 search effect, but this may say something about the current state of Scarlight's hand if he's using it up here. Who knows?
It's also only good if I'm on grade 3 as well. So
fair.
So it's kind of useless right now. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, man.
No guarding this attack, and now a drive check. Seeing the Vinster, a key piece for Impouldio as we've seen in the past 2 games.
Damage, sure. All right.
Also a key piece damage checked. Ooh.
Okay. Oh yeah, and this is
right. With Baldur's skill, it only needs 1 set order in the order zone. It needs 2 for the 5k power up, but the main effect only needs 1. Now let's see what Melfi can dig from the deck. I've known this skill to whiff a lot, so we may not need to hold our breath here. Although adding something like a Nebula Invoke would just like be crazy.
Oh, any grade 2 or greater. Okay.
Another Vinster.
Okay.
Well, their stockpile of Vinsters is set for the game. Okay.
All right. This is gonna be a tricky game state then.
For sure.
All right. Draw for turn. If Untap will let me, thank you. Charge up to 6. I will Soul Blast 1 instead of Riding. And from Rising Star Virgilla, we will ride into Shooting Star Virgilla.
Hey, it's a different grade 2 ride. Oh dear.
Wait, what? Get out of the ride deck. Freaking get on the field.
Hold on, he's waiting for his moment. Oh, here he is. It plays it like some explosion in the background just for this thing. All right, into Shooting Star Virgilla. For those of you who don't know, because this isn't very commonly ran, Shooting Star Virgilla, like the Grade 1 Virgilla, is technically a generic Grade 2 ride line for Dragon Empire, albeit it is better in Virgilla. So, its first effect requires you to reveal a Virgilla in the ride deck to gain a critical, so that's not generic. But the generic part is the second effect. When it's wrote upon, you can look at the top 7 cards of the deck and add a Grade 2 card from among them. Note, it can be a card, but it has to be Grade 2. So, simply put, it appears that Scarlight is opting out of the Boulder Axe, which is a guarantee for the potential to hit more high impact grade 2s off the top 7.
Yep. Essentially, Virgilla is a very weird deck. It's basically Royal Paladins and Kagero, which is very weird to me.
Yeah, that is probably vexing. Your greatest passion, your greatest hate rolled into a card.
Bingo. Let's see. I will attack with Virgilla Tendavan.
Dinosaur. Okay, attacking with the Vanguard first, thus opening up the possibility to heal here.
Oh, one to pass right now. Oh, okay, skill first.
Right, using a counterblast here, so now Melfi either has access to some Bulba mines or they're not very concerned. Okay.
Well, one is in the thing.
One to pass. Oh, they are calling you out, Scarlight. How shall you respond? Let's see the drive check.
Well, let's see. Nope.
Ooh, a successful guard on that one to pass. Huge, huge, huge.
Alright, I assume Melfi's RNG is already taking an effect right now, so... alright. When this unit attacks, this unit... Alright, attack with, attack with Einen Rush to 10k advan. And I will use a Soul Blast to give himself an extra 10, so 20 total.
20,000 to Vanguard. Nice. And a no guard here. Ooh, damage checking the Nebula Invoke is a little unfavorable, but it still allows Melfi the ability to train up to 2 and get a counterblast for next turn.
At the end of that battle, since I did use Einen Rush's skill, he will retire himself. And then skill of Einen Rush, since he was retired by a card ability, I can Energy Blast 3 and draw a card.
Eat your heart out, Farhat.
And I will pass turn to you.
All right. We've already seen, I must say, whereas Melfi is playing traditional cards, but in an untraditional, well, not really an untraditional method, Melfi's been playing pretty standardly thus far. Scarlight, interestingly enough, appears to be the one to have utilized some interesting changes to his deck list so far, which I must admit, to the viewers, this is likely a surprise, considering that Varga is not the underdog here, and it wasn't the one that needed things to prove, so throwing in some techs here, this could throw Melfi off his game. And now, discarding yet another Panspermia. Huge here, huge.
Oh,
getting even more draws.
Dude. Alright.
Corel. Raido. Destined One of Exceedance. Impouldio. And then Dio's like, Kono Dio. If you thought it was Impouldio, but it was me, Dio. Alright. You want to say Vodia pudding? is that is another Panspermia from the top. Oh, right.
That's all 4. That is all 4 Panspermia.
That is all 4 Panspermia out. And now taking... Oh, interesting. Melfi has opted to get back the Bulbamine, meaning that they won't be able to get 10k to the front row this turn using Impouldio skill, as they'll only be at 3 gauge. But this extra CB could be helpful. It all depends on how they plan their plays. We did see the Vinster earlier from the search effect, so we do know that there is one present in the hand. That may be why they're asking for the Bulbamine. All right.
Oh,
calling
the dragon.
Calling the Nebula Invoke. Nice. And then here comes Impouldio skill, putting one into the Automod gauge and looking at the top 5 to call one grade 3 or less. We've seen it many times, and it's no different here, folks. Although that is the first to me seeing a whole 3 of a kind of Panspermia in the Automod gauge. Wow.
That is surprising, actually.
This already isn't disappointing, the showdown. Ooh, calling another Baldurine, okay.
Another one, okay.
Interesting. Between the Baldurins and the Bulbamines, it does seem that Melfi's deck has the ability to compress a lot of its grade 1s into the soul.
Okay, this one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after this turn, probably. 5 cards in hand, 5 cards drawn after this turn, probably.
Oh, hold on a second. Am I mistaking something? How many gauge are in your gauge zone? That's all 4 Panspermia in the gauge, right, Melfi?
Yeah, what happened to the 3rd one? Or the 4th one?
Oh, it's only 3? Interesting. Okay. Maybe I'm misunderstanding here.
Did I miscount?
We're about
I did.
We're about to find out. Yeah, I think there might have been a miscount here. You know what though? Yeah. That doesn't particularly matter here. What is more interesting is because they're at 3 gauge now, they won't be able to use Vinster's effect because they require 4 more Automod gauge to get the extra drive. So because of that, this puts them in a little bit of an interesting predicament, because without the Vinster, was adding back the Bulbamine truly a wise decision here?
I think they just realized that.
5. Sanic.
Yeah, alright, okay,
Sanic.
Fair enough. Alright, let's see what we can do, if we can hopefully live past this little robot.
Little robot.
Currently little, he's gonna get bigger, which is gonna be terrifying. This... Okay, intriguing.
Okay, swinging for 21 to start.
21, you say? Impouldio is 18 on its own, so I'll take this one. Crit, everything to ban.
Critical trigger, alrighty. A good start for this turn. Bulbamine the soul to gain back a counterblast. Oh, saving the Vanguard swing for last. Fascinating decision from Melfi here. Or I suppose not. Never mind. I take back.
I'm assuming they realize. They have a Vanguard.
18. Okay.
18 to like 20. This is Soul Blast 5. Okay, so that skill is 18. 23. This is 18. How much do I want to risk? Nah, I'm not risking it. This might be a mistake, but here, 35, 2 to pass.
35 to 18. Okay, indeed a 2 to pass. Now let's see what the triggers have. Man, imagine an Elder Breath here. Ooh, that is a heal trigger though. That's huge right now. Heals are devastating in a lot of matchups, but there are 2 decks in Standard where they're the most annoying. Impouldio and Greedon.
Don't get me started on Greedon, dude.
The Greenster. Alright, and then the second check. Ooh, interesting. So
why?
They actually did have the opportunity to break through the 2 to pass, but they opted not to by placing the first trigger effect on Nebula Invoke. I do not blame them for not taking the chance there, but now this is still quite dangerous.
Alright, well at least my freaking crit saved me a bit of damage, but now I deal with this.
Yeah, and now you're at a critical juncture here. Are you gonna take this or not? This is a whopping attack.
Okay, let's see. How much CB do I really need next turn? Okay. This is... how big is this? 25, 35, 48. Freaking 48k. I'm only a grade 2, dude.
You're gonna have to cop up 30k shield to block that. Ooh.
Do I want to go this high? This is the thing with me. I do not like this one bit, but I have to. Here, have a PG, and I'll drop a Summit Flare.
And dropping another Summit Flare. Interesting.
I hate doing it, but I do not want to go this high this quickly.
Yeah, demanding the there was likely a good PG stopping 2 damage. Although, of course, demanding it this early is a little rough here. So, both sides got something out of that exchange. It looked like this is a tight race so far, y'all.
He got a lot more though, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, losing the die roll in general against Impouldio seems to have really done you a disservice here so far.
That's just been my luck against Impouldio in general. This deck just kind of murks me.
Adding another Vinster.
How many Vinsters do you do? That's real.
Man's best friend, Vinster.
Not my friend, apparently.
Yeah, no kidding. He's your enemy.
Alright, freaking stand and draw. Okay, we will... This is now a very complicated discard.
Oh yes. I actually don't know what you discard here. This is a choice unto itself.
Alright, let's see. How much do I wanna... Okay. I'm gonna gamble and discard Ashura. So...
Ooh, interesting. With Virgila's skill to peep top 7 for a grade 2, that just might work out regardless.
And skill of Shooting Star, since it was rode upon, I look at the top 7 for a grade 2, and I add it to my hand.
Alright, now let's see what we get.
Well, we don't hit Ashura, but we do hit a funny card.
But do we hit Axe? Melfi's on that boulder axe, bro.
We did not hit an Axe Dragon, but I do realize something. Okay.
Shocked expression emoji.
Alright, thinking on what to grab, because right now I have between 2 options. Okay. I'll grab this. I'll grab Speed Bullet of Dust Storm Bertrand and then shuffle the deck.
Alright. Bertrand getting the Duststorm Killing Field, which allows a grade 2 or greater unit to get boost at the beginning of the battle phase.
And I will immediately call Bertrand and use its skill to Soul Blast 1 to grab said order, which is Duststorm Killing Field.
Calling Bertrand behind the Vanguard to make magic numbers. That'll be a 38k swing minimum.
And I will shuffle the deck. I will then call a Twin Pulsive Dragon. Did Varga hire Eugene to get some of his folks? Kind of, actually.
Well, they did outsource Shura.
Yeah, basically. Call Twin Pulsive, EB3 to check top 5. Sure. We will... Grade 2 last call to rear. We will grab a Rokusei. And then shuffle again.
Ooh.
So your intercepts are useless.
A yikes moment for Melfi there, as that Nebula Invoke was a pretty strong interceptor, albeit only when there's 4 or more Automod gates, which depending on the attack pattern here, likely wasn't going to matter, because it would have been late for Varga Dragres regardless.
We'll start things off at the beginning of battle phase. Killing Field activates, which will target Bertrand to give it boost. And Bertrand's skill, since it's targeted by Killing Field, he gets an extra 5k.
Nice.
So now, I will swing at your Vanguard for 21,000.
21.
No, don't do that joke. That is so old.
Oh, it's in the age of antiquity, my friend. All right. Melfi taking the damage here, and now they train up to 4 and get an extra 5k from that damage check. Okay.
All right. So, okay, grabbing the ride line. Gotcha.
It helps, but here comes the Stampede.
So you're up to 18. I will attack with Varga alone first. I will counterblast 1, kill off your front row and mine.
He says aggressively.
To be fair, the last time during my game against like freaking David, I realized how unenergetic I was. So I kind of want to be a bit more.
I appreciate it, you know. Scarlet said calmly, you know, akin to Dumbledore, "Did you put your hand in the goblet of fire, Harry?"
Alright, so 28, you do not guard, no response. Alright. Twin Drive, first check is a Twin Pulsive, and second check is a PG. Alright?
Alright. If there's one theme behind those drive checks, it's this. We have backup plans.
Oh, okay. 2 Personas gone. I'm okay with this.
Already. So that definitely does show a drop in the power department. But now this lets Melfi train again, going up to 23. This now means that, if I'm understanding this right, this is 43 on 23, which is a 25k guard.
Correct. So you have 43 coming at your 23. Give me 25. That is a 15.
They're going, well, I'd imagine they're thinking about what else to call down.
Give me another trigger.
And so he did. Okay, going up to 53. That'll definitely do it.
Right. And I will end my turn with that.
Okay. Not a bad start from Scarlet, pushing up Impouldio to 3 and also wiping out its front row. That could do some damage in the later game. Preparations are ready. It's time to execute.
Oh, okay. Wait, I'm just counting some stuff right now. Let's see.
My taxes. Ooh, pops the Radiance Caliburn, but which effect are we using here this turn? Oh, okay. We are countercharging. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I get it, right? Because they need 3 CB. They need CB for both Impouldio skill and for Vinsters. So with that, they'll be able to use all the effects this turn. That's huge. All right, activating Impauldio's skill first and foremost with its axe skill, putting a gauge and getting a card off the top 5. What are we going to get this time? And although they're not showing it here, they do energy charge up 3. So if they hit something like a headway router here, whew, that's getting board back on the double.
Please, no.
Don't hit that. Anything but that.
Let's see.
I actually would prefer if you didn't hit that, but I'm assuming you were gonna.
I like how you're like, I would actually prefer you didn't. Oh, bowl of mine. Okay.
Mobile? Okay, if I can whiff on Twin Pulse, if he can whiff on friggin' his Impouldio.
Fair enough. Okay.
Alright, so I'm assuming this is going to be a divine turn now. So
With 6 gauge, it's 15 to the front row. Now, where do they go from here? For the audience looking at Melfi's hand, there is some interesting decision trees to be had here. Super Sanic, the evolution as it gets higher and exceeds the limitations. Alright, so an extra 15 to the front row. That's pretty good. With only 7 cards in hand, how's Scarlet gonna do? But there is only 2 damage there, so we have a lot of leeway.
alright, here's the guy.
Vinster. Oh, no divine skill yet either. Fascinating decision. Unless that is the decision. Let's see. Is that actually the decision? They may.
Melfi, Impoulio's divine skill is an act, so okay, just go straight to battle.
Yeah, they're saying straight to battle. All right, that is fair. They're
Sure.
putting the ball in your court.
Go ahead. I don't guard.
Okay, I remember whiffing that act effect. LOL. First
Front
check
trigger.
is a front trigger. All right, power.
So things get bigger. Fair enough.
And a PG. That helps with survivability.
Okay.
All right.
All right, 1 damage then. Draw trigger. Power to Vanguard and I draw. Move this over here just to make it a bit more organized.
I don't know who's gonna win this game. This is insane so far.
Okay, so how big is this one?
So
25, 30, freaking massive probably.
oh yes, that's coming at you for 51 with the drive check.
51 with a drive. Okay. I'll risk it and say no guard.
All right.
Okay.
I had Wave Router Dragon, so that's a no trigger there. Okay.
And damage check for me. A heal trigger. I do heal.
Ooh, the risk has been rewarded. Okay.
This goes there. Alright, sick.
Although, with Melfi being able to get rid of both of their own rear guards using various skills, there's going to be no field wiping from the Rasetsu on the next turn.
That is true. I'm the only one who suffers from this. But
Still an interesting game state for sure.
alright.
Melfi finally grouping up the soul, as it has gotten just far too cumbersome at this point.
I was gonna say if that goes above like freaking 8 or something, like dude, please organize. This
Soul
is kind
Immouldio.
of Soul Immouldio. Freaking the puns, I hate you.
Soul Diffusion.
Alright, Immouldio, alright, so just doing a quick count of what's in your soul right now. Friggin' alright, and
2 Balderid, 2 Bulbamine, Ride Blind Radiance Caliber, and all good stuff.
two Nebula invokes are gone as well, which is great. And what else is freaking the 3 Pansmermias? Still have never seen triple Pansmermias. That is absurd. Alright. Okay. Energy charge up to 6. I'm not doing a ride chant because I'm not creative. So, Majin Ryu, Varga Dragres Rasets. That's the only thing I'm getting close to a ride chant.
Is saying the name. I applaud you. Here's your participation trophy.
And I get 10k to my front row because Malworm is treated as a persona. If my counter would show up, thank you.
Dang, which sick twisted soul named Zorka corrupted our guy Varga? Their name was Zorka.
I don't get it. You know what? Let's get creative.
Oh boy, they're actually going to name the counter.
Apparently, I'm not creative. No, I don't. Don't say it.
Demon.
There you go. We will call a Twin Pulse. Skill to blast 3.
Alright, now let's see if Scarlet can hit better off a top 5 search than Melfi.
Well, let's hope, man. Well, it's not what we want. It's not really what we want. But we can probably make do. Okay, I have options. But for now, I think it's best if I just... Actually, I'm trying to decide if I want to go aggro or play conservative, because right now it's kind of a weird game state.
Oh yeah. I did not imagine the game going to this very low-octane action.
Neither did I, man. I don't think
it
any
is
of us
interesting.
did.
You guys are playing around each other right now by quite a bit, and I think whatever you do on this term, Scarlet, is going to determine the flow of the game.
Yeah. So, alright, this is... Okay.
The Majin Ryu looking at the light sword and the dark sword. What do I choose?
It's basically, do I go for pure aggro with the freaking dark sword, or like freaking conservative with the light sword? Like,
it's just like the Aichi decision with the 2 cards, but the 2 cards are just like, one is assured, the other is a defensive reward.
The darkness that hungers for power, the light that protects all, or some crap.
Right, it really does feel like that.
Okay, we should...
Freaking combine them together, you get Rokusei, the sword and the shield.
Okay, yeah, we'll go aggro. Call Heat Stamping Dragon and the Shuffle.
Okay! Heat Stamping Dragon. Auto on the rear circle. When your Vanguard attacks, if your opponent has 2 or less rear guards, Melfi gave you that condition. Put this unit to soul. Whenever you choose one of your Vanguards, gets 10,000 power until end of turn.
Thanks for the open board.
Ooh, someone thought about this matchup. Let's go.
It's a better grade 2 that gives me soul and 10k instead of 5.
Nice. This choice read the situation well.
Alright. It was either this or I go for more draws. I'm thinking I should go aggro.
Sorry, Blaster Blade. Blaster Dark wins this time.
Basically. Call another Bertrand and use that. Okay, my freaking Untap nearly crashed for some reason.
And then we're gonna do the technical difficulties tune or whatever for a minute.
If I can get back into the game.
We'll get there. It like resets your entire deck. We have to do this all over again.
What the heck? Okay, Bertrand bounced back to my hand apparently. So call him back and Soul Blast the Varga.
It's so funny because like from our perspective, it's like it never even hit the field.
Well, from my perspective, my freaking game had kind of a stroke.
Yeah,
so.
like oh yeah, we've all experienced it playing this client at some point or other, but it's still convenient as a mother effort.
Yeah. Call another Bertrand skill, get another killing field.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do. Alright. Entering battle phase, both of my killing fields will go off. And now both of them can boost and both get 5k.
And they're both boosting grade 3 for magic numbers. This is devastating.
Yep.
Can Impouldio survive this turn? Ooh. Imagine he just hits OT defensively.
Don't speak it into existence.
Okay. It's okay, it's only a 1 in 24.
I feel like that's happened before with Melfi. I feel like that's happened. Especially in this tournament, probably. 20 to Impouldio.
20, okay. Ah, no guard, alright. Melfi immediately taking. Ooh, and they hit a trigger, putting him up to 28. That could be big here. And also get some 7 automatic gauge, which means on the next turn, even if Melfi takes no more damage, they'll hit the 8 necessary for the Vinster Twin Drive. They've got everything they need to both survive this turn and set up for the next turn. Buckle up, folks. We could be here for a while.
Let's see. Hold on one sec. I'm reading the why does freaking Exceed have so much text? I can barely read it.
Because it does a lot of what the deck does.
It just looks very convoluted. That's all I'm saying. I just know the effect. I know the effect. It's just very convoluted.
Yeah. I mean, once he hit 4, any damage check is gonna get 5k. So that's just them's the apples, right?
Yeah. Attack for 38 to your 28.
Asking for a 15k shield. Now and Melfi provides. Fair enough.
Right. Attack with Varga, boosted skill. I do not counterblast, but I retire the front row. Wait, before that skill activates. Before that skill, heat stamping. Yep. He moves himself into the soul and gives Varga an extra 10k. On top of his additional 10k off of his own skill, and then Twin Pulsive gives 5k.
So that's plus 25k to Varga.
35, 43, 58 total.
58 on 28. Oh, you sup modestly. Nearly didn't have a purpose, and the order of effects didn't go off correctly. Right. Because of how Rakshasa works, like, this could still work out. Okay, so guarding with a 20 and a 15. I believe that's a 2 to pass right now, unless I'm counting wrong. Let's see. So that's 48, 63. That's a 1 to pass right now. They need a little bit more.
Guys, go for 1 to pass, or you want to add more?
Okay. Oh well, that's the shutdown. Let's see your twin there.
All right. My first drive is a heal. I do not heal, but power to Varga.
Okay. No heals.
And my second check is a crit. Everything to Varga.
Oh.
And an extra crit.
Oh.
So you need to guard these next 2 attacks.
Oh,
perfectly.
Shoot. But can they do it, though, at this point?
At
Varga...
the end of the battle,
wow.
Skill of Rakshasa, counterblast 1 to kill off my back row, and restand. So, Bertrands unfortunately perish, but only the Unparalleled may remain. So, 45, 55, 68 double critical. And you know what's going to happen at the end of this battle. You know what's going to happen.
Melfi? What do you do? Dude.
Have a PG or over, like, what? How much shield do you need? Like 40, 50?
Let's see. So since you're attacking for 68 to 28, they need 45k shield.
45.
45 would do it, which I guess okay, here's the Fluctuate Buster Barrage.
Alright, get the Nebula Invoke. Alright, and I know you have a PG in hand for that. Alright.
Not bad.
So this is 15, 20, 35, 20, 30, 25. I can't math. 20, 30. That's 30 total, I believe, if my math is right.
Fluctuate Buster Barrage has to choose different card names. They don't have anything else to choose. So do they have something to substantiate this card, or is this not going to be enough? I mean, I guess if Melfi can't guard with it, then they'd have to take it back.
Grade 2 or graders as well. Grade 2 or graders.
Yeah, grader 2 or graders.
You have nothing else. You have nothing else.
So unless they have a 15 in the hand, they can't even use this play right now, which is insane. And if that's the case, they might have to bet on a damage check. Yeah, okay, they're... Oh man, that double trigger definitely coming in. Oh boy, is this going to be another case of the Varga RNG doing it? Oh, come on, Melfi, there's still a chance. Exceed your limitations.
PG?
Peach. Oh, PG's here, thus risking the chance of actually getting hit by another critical. That's a ballsy play. And one I actually don't quite understand.
Wait a minute. I know what you're doing. I know what he's doing. Okay, I think I know your strategy, Melfi. It's either two options. You either have another PG, or you're going to call back Vinster and Nebula Invoke with your Blitz order. So, either way, I'm going to Divine Skill. Since Varga is in the Malworm state, and has attacked 2 or more times because of his own ability, he can restand again with +2 drives.
Here we go.
So now, same number. So 68. You have another PG? Or you want to use your Blitz order and hope for a 1 to pass?
Ooh,
Am I being too toxic? Am I being toxic?
No, 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 no. You're just getting into it.
Alright, I just need to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Bring back Vinster and your Invoke.
Ooh. I guess Melfi could also have just opted not to guard and hope for a heal and then go up to 10 gauge in the next turn. What will it need to get to?
So 30, 40, 55, 68. Currently, I am at 60. Yeah, I'm tying, so you need 20k more.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it, Melfi. I'm sorry, you gotta take. Holy crap. Varga
right now,
just steamrolled Impouldio right here.
Yeah, right now I'm tying you. So if you throw down a 5k and make it a 1 to pass.
Don't. Oh man, would they even? Oh, they're doing it. Okay.
It's a 1 to pass.
Betting on the 1 to pass, I guess. Let's see. Please headway.
Right.
First check.
First check.
No trigger. Second check.
Second.
No trigger. Okay.
All right.
Odium just might have a chance here.
You're gonna. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay. So Impouldio, through the skin of his teeth, has survived the triple deadly strike, the stampede.
The Demon's Blade managed to do what it was supposed to.
All right.
Cripple the opponent as much as it can.
But that is a huge hand for Rasetsu. Thank God it's not Sybil version. Oh yeah, where Sybil hits him with
the 1 to pass.
Yeah. Oh man. Yes. Poor Imperio. I mourn for them every day. Okay.
Yeah, same.
Now, thankfully, Impouldio just might be able to make a comeback here. All right, activating the axe skill right away, being able to put up a gauge, go up to 8 for 20k to the front row, and also the ability to call up the top 5. Let's see what Melfi hits.
Okay, so top 5. This also top card. Okay, is that the last Vinster?
No, there's other Vinsters around, so there's some that haven't been confirmed to you yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no, I remember now. There's probably one left in your hand.
Calling the Nebula Invoke. That's a good call for power. Okay.
Fair enough.
And then calling the Vinster.
There's the Vinster.
And leaving a card in the hand for... It's time to say it. They're counting up some power first, but I'm ready to say it. Hypersonic!
So 5k for every 2 cards in the gauge. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Is that 20?
Yep, 20,000 to the front row. And they have their own skills for powering up as well. So this is a pretty big offense all around. All right, and now Divine Skill Hatsudo! Risk it time! Okay, counterblasting, discarding the final card in the hand, which
show me that last card.
It's a Bulbamine.
Fine, alright.
Okay, now, Melfi's leaving it all up to the cards with 6 drive checks. Can they make a turnaround play and beat past Varga's hand? Okay, now, Impouldio swings first, coming at him for 33 with a critical and 4 drive checks. How does Varga respond?
4 drive, that is a scary thing. That is, how big is this again? 33?
This is 33, with Vinster currently at 38 due to its own 5k power-up, and you've got 45 coming from Nebula Invoke when it gets its 15k power-up. These are not including any triggers. Big attacks. Only 3, okay, but it's quality over quantity.
Your OT is still in... Is your OT still in deck?
100%.
Okay.
They have 6 checks. They have nearly like a 33% chance of hitting it.
I just wanted a confirmation. I just need a confirmation. Yeah, 4 drive checks. We say no to that. Here's a PG.
All right, a PG from Varga. Discarding the Rasetsu from the hand.
That's okay. Persona right if you live.
Oh, habitable zone. What were they trying to search?
You run both habitable and panspermia?
Fascinating. PG, okay, that's not bad for them.
Oh, yeah, true, it does ramp.
4th and final check. A second PG!
Bro!
Like I said, folks, let's buckle up. We could be here for a while. And now here comes Vinster next. Vinster coming at him for 38 with twin drive.
No. Freaking go away. Go away.
Alright. Okay, so Scarlet throwing down the 3rd PG. 3rd confirmed PG anyway. Impouldio. Okay, is Melfi speaking to their newfound avatar? Give me the power to crit this man.
No, screw you, man.
Whoa!
I hate this game.
Oh, this is fascinating. Impouldio could actually get a 4th attack this turn, but calling over the Vinster would mean they wouldn't get a 2nd drive.
Yeah, so, wait, yes. You have to call over Vinster if you want to get a 4th attack. You have to call over Vinster.
If they want to go for the 4th attack, so let's see, will they do it? Let's see what's in their damage zone. I actually genuinely forget what's in Melfi's damage zone here. This
2 Impauldios and some other stuff. I know there's 2 in there. Oh, nothing useful.
Bulbamine. Well, actually, there is the case scenario of calling the... Oh, they add the Persona Ride back to hand, or no? Do they? No,
they added the crit back to hand.
They added the crit back to hand, so they're going for defense power. Now, will they call from the hand, or are they just going to keep as is? Because I mean, heck, at bare minimum, they could add like. Okay, so they're not calling from the hand, so this is simply just a heal for them, which is fair.
All right, all right.
And they also get to draw a card off this effect.
All right, draw your card, and then you have your 2nd check as well.
And then the 2nd check. It's a critical trigger, so you want to go to 5 or not, Scarlet? Because this is gonna be.
I hate you and your RNG.
This is wow. I mean, that goes both ways. Because holy crap, you guys have been showing off some really impressive features of these decks. Oof, the grind game is real with these ones. All right, Vinster going to the bind zone once more.
All right. This is a freaking. This is crazy.
This is a pickle, yeah.
This is. Oh yeah, this is double. You got a crit. Yeah, this is 2 damage. Do I want to take this?
I mean, do you bet you're gonna need more than 1 CV next turn?
I'm thinking. Because right now I don't have much to work with.
Shrug. Okay.
Assuming this freaking your RNG screwed me so hard.
He's like stabbing me, but I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, dude. You had Melfi down, like you literally had him in like a death chokehold.
I was hoping Melfi'd soul charge or draw into OT, not drive check it.
Yeah, and the drive check is really strong here. Like, yeah, it did enable a multi because it came second, but at the same time, it still gave him effectively a heal and a +1 of choice, which That habitable zone could come up later. If only Elder Breath didn't leave on pay. Salute. Yeah, that is interesting because had it been the Elder Breath here, it would have actually been more or less the same in this instance. I mean, well, actually, maybe not, because then you would have, the crit after that would have ended up being 3 crit, and it would have demanded a PG or GG game state.
How much do I want to risk this? Currently thinking on, do I want to go to 5?
This is a crucial decision, ladies and gentlemen. Let's watch with bated breath. Shall Varga risk it for the biscuit? Will they take the damage, allowing them more options, but also bring them to the edge of death?
Apologies in advance if I'm like taking too long. Apologies in advance.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not too long right now, especially because we're making commentary with it all the while. It's not just abject silence, right? I got plenty of time since the grind deck.
All right. Okay. I'm going to. I don't want to risk it. PG, discarding
using up yet another PG, and with that's all four PGs out, I believe, right?
Pretty sure it is.
Yep, that's all 4. So now with no more confirmed PGs, you're down to 1 CB though, so you better not draw that Shura, or this is going to get disappointing.
If I draw Shura, then
it was not meant to be.
Okay, that is helpful, actually. We will Persona Ride into Varga again.
In the Malworm state.
It is always going to be in Malworm. And I draw a card.
Ooh, that says something, huh?
This is just Varga slapping me in the face. Alright, we're just going to frickin' push as hard as we can. Call, and we're gonna force you to use your cards.
Alright.
Let's see, this is annoying, your entire hand is annoying. Yeah, your entire hand is annoying. Swing for 20 at Invoke.
He takes it.
Alright, 20 to Van.
A good question here. I mean, they could, with all the triggers you've seen, it might be safe to take. Oh, okay, they're actually going to take the damage here. Okay, moving up to 18. I suppose that's a sensible decision, because they could have risked it and tried to take your Vanguard, even though you may crit them up to 5, but still.
Yeah.
All right. So Melfi's playing even keeled then.
Attack with Varga. Skills of both of my Stamping Dragons. Both move to Soul, giving plus 20 to Varga on top of his already 10, so 30.
And then the Persona Ride Varga swinging for 53 twice.
So, 53. Did you like to use your PG?
Okay, discarding Habitable Zone. Alright. Now let's see what you Twin Drive, because if you don't Twin Drive a critical here, they could go up to 5 willy-nilly. Or they may not. Draw trigger. Ooh, that gives you options.
Draw, at least. Okay.
What if OT?
If I drew OT, it wouldn't matter, because right now you have enough things.
And second check is no trigger. Okay.
Haliburn. Okay. I will choose not to use Varga's skill.
Okay.
I will end my turn with that.
Right. It is indeed optional to pay that CB. One of the interesting facets of the Rasetsu. All right, now it's back to Impouldio.
You have one more Vinster. I don't know where is that. So there's that problem.
Oh, interesting choice, Melfi.
Are you? Wait. I don't think you have a Bubble Mine in hand. So. Okay, that's a headway gone. So. Oh yeah, and I also go up to 6. I keep forgetting to energy charge.
Ah, yes.
Someone in the comments gotta yell at me about that.
I mean, speaking of which, Melfi has enough energy to just energy blast and draw, potentially dig into more.
Go ahead, Melfi.
Energy charge was not a needed tech.
Alright, so habitable. Okay, habitable is just a 10k beater, or just a beater at this point.
Right.
So it does nothing.
Although, let's see here. Supersonic 2. Supersonic 2 giving 25k to the front row. And now we just wait to see if Melfi's going to draw off the energy blast or use it for anything else, or even just call nothing and just go into battle phase. They have a few ways they could take this. Alright, so they're energy blasting. Going down to 2, I believe. And now draw 1. Okay.
If you... Vinster's a CB, so he's not that useful.
Oh, swing at you for 35.
35, huh? I will take that.
Critical trigger.
Where were you? Where were you?
Where were you?
Alright, I'm just gonna say he's 23.
Alright.
Here.
And now Melfi's coming at you with 38 with Twin Drive. How do you respond to that? Let's see.
30. Can I get a trigger count? Can I get a trigger count?
That is a good ref. What's the trigger count? Let's see. So no triggers in the damage zone, and in the drop zone there are 4 triggers, and in the gate there are 2 more triggers. So that means you only know 6 triggers, I believe.
6 trigger locations are revealed, and then the OT,
right? Okay.
And then OT, yeah. So 7.
So yeah, okay. You know 7, which means that there's a possible 9 in deck, assuming there's none in hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm assuming there's at least 2 in your hand because you've been drawing a lot. But right now, I'm debating on something. Alright. Okay, I'll just do guard with OT. I'll guard with OT.
Okay, which makes it a no pass as you go up to 63. Okay, well that's a safe enough attack. Twin drives.
Friggin' the Vinster.
And the Vinster, okay. Scarlight. Oh man. This game, dude, this game is insane right now. The Sword and the Shield, man, back to back. The grind games.
Alright. Draw. Okay. We will... What do I need right now? What do I need? Because right now, I can just... Wait. What am I doing? I can do this, actually. Because right now, I'm thinking of a couple things right now. And one of them is just...
We all need unison dress. Just call
okay. Okay. I will swing 13 at rear.
He'll let it go.
First check. I do not care what I get off of this. Because, okay, Rakshasa, that's good for next turn, I guess. And Ashura, good for next turn, I guess.
Also good for next turn, okay.
So your rear dies, and that is all I'm going to do.
Okay, so shutting down Impauldio skill for the next turn. Interesting. And now Impauldio stands and draws. Calls habitable zone. Okay. Calls a critical trigger behind it to hit numbers. Okay. Impauldio swings for 13 on 13. Whoa.
Oh wait, he doesn't get the. Oh right, because it's
yeah, because you damage denied him, so he doesn't get the
right.
skill. That's the thing about Impouldio is it can get CB choked if you play your cards right in the boxing.
Right,
Fighters are exhausted.
He's been using this every single turn. I completely forgot the power gain skill was locked behind an act. It's like because it never comes up. Okay, I will say. So 13 to 13. I will say 28. That's 2. That's 2. And then I will 7 triggers. 28. 38.
Okay.
30. Yeah, 38.
A no pass. Still no triggers.
Okay. Now you don't want to hit triggers. Gotcha.
Ooh. And swings for 14.
14. I will. Do I want to guard? Yes, I do. Guard for 18.
Okay.
Stand. And draw. Okay.
Sorry, dude. I don't think I can go on much longer.
I will Persona Ride into Varga again. And draw another card.
Ooh.
Okay, that is an interesting card. Ooh. Yeah, we will also... so...
Might as well start drawing cards, baby.
6... Here's the thing, I'm trying to decide how much I want to draw, because I'm getting close to his number. So...
Oh, yeah, because you're trying to win the deck out game, I imagine, at this point.
Yeah. So, 7, 6... I'll be down to 6... You'll be down to 4... Yeah, we're gonna stall. So right now, we're just swinging for 13, or wait, those units attack the Malware state. Yeah, 13 to Van. Alright, just want to make sure, double checking cards.
Yeah, and Habitable Zone dies automatically. Because doesn't your Malworm state proc anyway, so you get 10k in retire front row?
Attacks a Vanguard. Yeah. Attacks a Vanguard. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so attack Vanguard for 13. Guarding. Okay, you're guarding Impouldio with so 2 to pass.
It's 23 right now because you're attacking a Vanguard, right? Remember, Varga Dragres Rasetsu
this game has gone on so long.
Front row without needing to CB. It's 23.
This game has gone on so long. I'm losing thoughts, man.
Wait, did you Persona Ride Rasetsu this turn as well?
Oh, I did. So
it's 33.
33 Van. 33 Van. And your thingy dies.
Yeah.
1 to pass.
Okay.
Funny.
Fair enough.
Fine. 1 to pass. I'm not gonna get it, so.
We'll see. And then second check? Whoa, I actually didn't get it.
Okay. I'm not gonna get it.
But it still doesn't matter. Impouldio has no more CB. I mean, the only way Impouldio could possibly win this if they just like pass turn here. They didn't even swing.
You have to start passing turn, otherwise you're gonna lose, buddy. It's either you push as hard as you can, or you just accept defeat.
Or accept defeat too.
Because right now, this is what we're doing. Sure, buddy. I'm winning this game. Go ahead.
You're actually just passing, yay!
Come on, we can do this. Come on. You think I won't? I'm fine with waiting like a coward.
I'm fine waiting like a coward. Scarlight 2024.
Wait. Don't wait. Edit this out. Edit that out.
No, I'm not editing this out, dude.
Edit that out.
Oh, man.
I'm not supposed to be you.
But you are. You've become the monster. Yeah.
Is this what it's like to be the villain?
Dude, this is what it's like to be the villain, and you're playing the villain deck, so go figure. Just like a villain, you've won my deck out.
I'm supposed to be playing the dragon deck that's supposed to be the antithesis to you, and now I've become you.
Yes, you either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain, and so far it's become the latter, man. You've won, and I mean, here's the thing. I'm fine with deck out, although I could see right now just like, well, man, you won in the most dishonorable way with the samurai dragon.
Time we see a deck out.
Yep. That's that. That's that.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, Melfi. You're not winning because even if I do attack, I'll be down to 3. You're gonna lose a deck out even if I attack. So, because you're decking out first.
Yeah. This is checkmate. There's no possible way to win at this point. Losing. If a card looks at top, is it 5 is a game? No, it's not. It's
you
not.
Still
game.
look at you look as much as possible.
Yeah, look as much as possible. So you can still do that. Although I'm not quite sure, unless there's some super secret or shuffle. Yeah, but I'm not sure what they're doing here. I guess.
Are you just trying to hope for
I'm doing it for David.
Oh, YOLOing for David. Okay.
YOLOing for David. Okay.
So I'm assuming you're gonna hedge on rest of your cards being triggers or something to beat my head in.
Basically, I mean that makes sense.
What do you have though? Do you have? Wait, is there one more Nebula Invoke that I'm missing?
I mean, there may be. If they call a Nebula Invoke, okay, so maybe they're well. I mean, even they call a Nebula Invoke, what would be the point? Maybe at 5 damage, you could like try to bet that your hand is not very well substantiated.
You could.
All Nebula Invokes are gone. Wow. Okay, I'm curious here. Is there actually is Melfi cooking somehow?
I mean, I do not know.
All I'm gonna say is, damn it, Josh, you predicted it.
What did you predict?
What did I predict?
Yeah, I actually don't know the joke.
We're gonna find out together. We're gonna find out together.
Okay. Confusion. Oh, he's calling down just attacking? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the idea would be, yeah, you can get one more. Oh, maybe they actually could try to do something here. If what they're doing here, I think I see their point. What they're trying to do here is whittle down your cards as much as they can. God,
okay.
if the power up wasn't locked behind an axe skill, yeah, that would have been
guard
devastating.
For 18.
Yep, guard for 18. Okay. And then Vinster is a 22 swing, which is a 10k guard. Oh, swing with the Vanguard. Okay, and obviously going to be using the Soul Blast skill, so that's 26 on the Vanguard.
26.
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm in a predicament because if he has the rest of his deck is triggers. Give me another trigger count.
You know, in retrospect, Melfi could have called another like critical trigger perhaps and put it in for the plus 2k to make better numbers with the card. You could have. Yeah, dude.
You could have. Because right now it's only swinging for what, like 26 or something?
Yeah, 26.
Yeah, if you swung with Decker Cop first, it would have been 28, forcing more cards out. So, in hindsight, this game has been going on for so long, I could see why you missed it.
Yeah.
So that's okay. So 26. All right, and now I'm thinking.
An hour long being one of the other VODs records. Yep. Yeah.
Got it. 20. So 26 max is 46.
Yeah, so you need to shield with 35.
30. Here's 15. Here is a 5k, and here is a 10k.
Let's see.
So 20, 30, 25, 30. Oh wait, I need one more.
Yeah, you need to be at 48 to stop this.
Yeah, so here, have a Shura.
Wait, if you knew you had a front trigger, why didn't you swing with the Vanguard first? You could have won. Brother.
Your entire deck is triggers.
Oh, yeah, and now that I think about it, yeah, they had just, because they also had some boosters to call. Oh no, Melfi, you're messing up. No, you had it. Oh, you had it too.
Brother.
You had it. Oh, but they threw. Rip. Oh god, and now if Scarlet can guard this attack, it's over. Which, can you actually? This is 42.
Gar with a crit and heal for 43.
Yeah. Yeah. If Melfi had called down, if Melfi had actually called down their other booster, they could have gamed you with that.
Yeah, they could have.
Yeah. Oh no, Melfi, you had game. You just didn't call your boosters.
And right now, Melfi, I'm gonna draw your last pathetic card. Draw your last.
Yeah, he's just gonna stand, draw, and pass. Which.
It's the heel.
Dude, Melfi. Okay, reveal your hand real quick, Melfi. Look.
Reveal your hand.
Melfi had the Baldrid, so all Melfi, if Melfi had used the other Decorok and the Baldrid, it would have given him another 6k power, making him swing for 48, and the max you can shield up with Varga Dragres is 48. Now, and I think you're out of heals, right? So Melfi had game. If he just played a little differently.
Guarding the rest. If you called out any more better boosters, I was not able to guard any of it.
Wow. That's so tragic.
Even if you would have called your PG, you could have called your PG and Baldrid and just swung for bigger numbers.
Oh, dude. Oh, that doesn't feel good. Man, that's... Okay, guys. Well, a shocking conclusion. I don't even know how to process this. Because okay. So, it's like Melfi lost, but Impouldio won. What the heck?
Wait, how does that work then? How does that work?
Yeah, because it's like he had game if he just remembered to do that. I mean, okay, look, let's be real. I think the conclusion is that Varga wins. Like Scarlet wins. Varga wins.
Off of a misplay. I only won because of Melfi's misplay. That's the only way I won.
Yeah, a very crucial misplay. Like that's it. Impouldio actually won this, but he just forgot one crucial thing to do, which was call cards from hand. Because that's the thing. That's the thing, Melfi. You were gonna go down the one card, you would have died anyway. Yeah. You might as well just called. So
yeah, you would have just gone up blazing.
What a blatant misplay.
Yeah, Melfi, you and Impouldio were in sync, but me and Varga have been in sync since day one. So
wow.
Cheers.
You broke sync last second. You actually had game. Oh my god, that's crazy.
We both had game at both separate times. We both had game, and yet,
dude,
Melfi, you would have won. You would have won. Your RNG was winning you the game, and you took it through.
No, dude. Okay, that's so tragic. Okay. So,
you won the RNG game. You won the RNG game. You just lost the freaking guy game, the chess game.
Well, that's that, guys. In a game fraught with huge RNG plays, the victory was due to skill issue. What the heck?
That is literally just a skill issue moment.
Wow.
I hate saying that. I hate saying that here. I hate saying that here because this game was actually good, and it just went down to one misplay.
One misplay. Yeah, it's the first time in your situation. Ripperonis, dude.
This is both our first time because we both went into a standstill. We both went into a standstill moment, and we didn't want to give the other person stuff. The game turned into like a freaking chess game at that point.
God.
As soon as we got to 3.
I shall convene with my peers. Yeah. Well, fellas, there's no more wheel to be had. Now that the Destined Ones have all been knocked out, it's time for them to use their one revival. Unfortunately, Melfi fell just short of the mark and was unable to knock out Varga Dragres Rasetsu. So, Now, with 2 Fated Ones left, they have to use their Divine Right to revive one member of their team to take on these 2 Towering Titans. And once they make their Divine Right, I'm going to give them one other benefit here. I'm going to give them one other benefit because I didn't specify this. So let's go ahead and specify this now. When that person comes back, they choose who they fight. They don't need a wheel between the 2 of us.
All right.
They can choose who they fight. And I think that's fair because when they come back to avenge their team, they're not like, all right, like let's say they picked, I don't know, freaking Alcalibra or something. He's like, I'm going to avenge my team, and then Sibyl's like, okay, spin the wheel. Like usually they call out people, right? So
yeah,
we'll go ahead and give them that benefit, right? We're gonna see.
Especially since there's only 2 of us left, it's only fair they get to pick.
Yeah, there's only 2 of us left.
It's 50-50.
However, they have a really tough decision on their hands. Will they go for one of their really high octane power units like Alcalibra or Odium and hope to just like brute force us? Or are they going to pick a deck with a lot more flexibility like Alden or Levidras and try to come up with like different strategies? Because you're the sword and I'm the shield here, Scarlight. So
that is true.
That is one unfortunate thing about their situation is that it would have been one thing if the remaining Fated Ones was like this and Velstra, because then it would have been obvious to pick something like Alden, because Alden has a good match against them. But who has a good matchup against polar opposite decks?
That is a good question, because right now, the only deck I could see coming back that could take both of us down realistically is probably Libra, because it could just go insane numbers. That's the only deck I can see that can come back.
So you're betting Libra then?
Yeah, because right now, Rezael has a lot of hand, but Libra has more numbers, so which can easily eat through the hand. And same thing goes with Varga, which Libra has a better restander. I'm just gonna say it. Libra has a better restander with Shalhoub, because right now that big number restanding is scary enough, and you have 2 of them on board.
Right.
That is terrifying, and he has access to Drag Veda too, which is freaking even more annoying.
Yeah, so you're thinking it's going to be Alcalibra then.
I could be completely wrong though. I'm
not going to lie here. I think it's going to be Alden. I think it's gonna be Alden. I think what they're gonna do, this is my theory, right? I don't know for sure, right? And ladies and gentlemen, if for one thing, if you've watched all the way to this point, then you're the GOAT. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. This was a long fight, but a really fun fight. So I'm proud of y'all who managed to stick it out to the end here. And for those of you who did stick it out, I've got a question to pose to y'all. Which Destined One do you think should be revived under these circumstances? Which Destined One has the best chance of beating both Rakshasa and Vita? Let me know that in the comments down below. Scarlight is thinking Alcalibra. I'm thinking Alden. I'm thinking that rather than power, the versatility of Alden is something. Alden has a good matchup against Rakshasa. It could find a way to like defense out against him, but then it comes back to Vita. So we might have another rematch of Knights for the final, right? I mean, and that's the thing. I fully expect them to fight you. I fully expect them to fight you first and leave me for the finals, because you're a deck that's easier to play around compared to mine. So I mean honestly, I don't see that kind of fits too, right? They're gonna leave the Fated King for the final fight, assuming they can even get that point, because
it's either
kind of shredding, bro.
it's basically like, okay, if you want to face the king, you have to face the demon first. You have to face this freaking second in command, technically.
Right.
I don't like saying that.
I guess there's also a theory of that. I mean, but I did mention it before that in terms of chess, if I'm the king, you're my knight piece.
I don't like saying that I'm second in command though, because that's giving me too much credit where I don't deserve it. So it's giving me too much credit.
I mean, I'm gonna give you that credit anyway, brother. Take it or leave it, right? But man, I'm not gonna lie there. Even though Impouldio had game on that, you did so phenomenally that I'm like, I can't even be mad at it. It just came down to the wire. Like, if I could have declared this a draw, I would have. But we need to have a winner and a loser.
I would accept it as a draw as well.
Yeah, I would have accepted that, but like we need it for results, right? There are no draws at the Destined Showdown. So okay.
True.
Yeah. All right. Let me go ahead and end it before it gets even longer, because we had a video and a half on this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Apologies in advance for us taking too much time.
Man, and no apologies, because you guys performed phenomenally. I love this fight. So, Now we're going to go ahead and wait for the Destined Ones to make their reply. They're going to present their champion fighter, and their champion fighter is going to select who they wish to fight first between the two of us. The two remaining bastions for the Fated Ones. Not a pun, that one, not intended at all. So do be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell for when that announcement does come and we find out what the final matches of the Destined Showdown are going to end up being. It's going to be a treat to watch, ladies and gentlemen. And if you need something to chew on in the meantime while you wait, well, look no further. We've got loads of Vanguard content on the channel. We're talking top 10s, discussions, tier lists, anime reactions, the whole shebang, so check it out. And with that said, take care, God bless y'all.